On today's episode of Pig and Peach,
I'm Seth.
I'm Jonathan, and we're doing
Fried catfish banh mi.
Comfort, cocktails.
What did he? All right, guys. So we're going to talk about the origin of the banh mi. So when the French colonized Vietnam in the 1850s, 1860s, obviously they didn't want to leave their creature comforts at home, so they brought things like the baguette with them.
But what did they carry it in?
A bag, not a large bag, perhaps. So, originally they would make sandwiches much like they would eat in Paris with cold cuts, butter, and cheese. Because it was cold cuts, butter, and cheese, this wasn't exactly accessible to the Vietnamese at large. So after the Vietnam War, the Vietnamese decided to kind of make it more accessible by using offcuts of meat, stuff like pig ears, liver pate, that kind of thing, and local vegetables such as like daikon, carrots, and cucumber. And then they replaced the butter with mayonnaise. That's right. All in an attempt to make it cheaper and easier to reproduce and more accessible for the Vietnamese at large.
And they made it more scrumptious too.
I agree. So,
tell me about catfish.
So, our first secret is when you're buying catfish, or if you've gone fishing and you've cleaned your catfish, what you want to avoid is what they call bloodlines. See here, if you had a bloodline, which I'll show you what a bloodline looks like. That's a bloodline. So, in order, a lot of people, they go, oh, catfish is muddy, it's murky, it tastes like dirt, it tastes like they're bottom feeders, right?
Right.
A lot of that can be mitigated by cleaning the fish properly and removing the bloodline. Or if you have the bloodline, you can try to remove it and or brine it in like buttermilk and hot sauce. Cool. Just like you would fried chicken.
And so we talked about the catfish. Why catfish? Why are we putting catfish on banh mi?
Two reasons. One, I love catfish, and I think you do too.
Absolutely.
Being raised in the South, we would fish all the time, and we would clean our fish and have fish fries. It's awesome. It was like some of my fondest memories as a child were fish fries with my cousins and stuff.
My grandparents used to take me to the city fish market in Kansas City, Missouri. Or actually, that was in Kansas City, Kansas. And it was like a local treasure. You'd stand in line and you'd wait and you just get the best fried catfish in the styrofoam boxes.
And I'll tell you that, I know you're not a big fisherman, but that experience is elevated when you catch the fish yourself.
I bet.
I mean, it's fresh. It's amazing.
I'll never know.
You put in the work. You are gonna know, because I'm gonna get you that experience. What I have here is a mixture of spices. It's about 2 tablespoons of Creole seasoning, 1 tablespoon black pepper, 1 tablespoon onion powder, 1 tablespoon garlic powder, and 1 tablespoon of smoked paprika. So I'm gonna take half of this and add it to our mixture of 2 cups cornmeal. This happens to be a cornmeal that's made by my cousin in Georgia. So this is like a very kind of an artisanal cornmeal.
I didn't know they grew corn in Georgia.
Oh yeah. So I'm gonna take 2 tablespoons of this and add it to, this is about 2.5, but that's okay. So next step, this is the step right before we are going to batter and fry our catfish, is we're gonna crack 2 eggs. Frank's Red Hot, probably about a cup. We have our dry rub catfish. We have our cornmeal and flour and dry rub mix, and then we have a mixture of 2 eggs and Frank's Red Hot, about a cup. So what we're gonna do is take our catfish, Seth, if you want, and drop it in our bag. Okay, just doing the sauce, drop it in the flour, so it's a piece. Okay, all right. Then, seal your bag
Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your
catfish.
Yeah. And
Shake your catfish.
keeping it royalty free.
Sorry, Casey and the Sunshine Band.
I'd happily pay them royalties if we had any royalties to pay them with.
Not today, Casey. Okay. So our oil is it's a little high at this point, so I'm gonna bring it down. You wanna be in that 350 to 375. Obviously that oil's gonna drop once we put the catfish in, but let's keep an eye on that.
PG show, folks.
Right.
But this is fantastic.
All right, guys, welcome back. So we just finished frying up our catfish. Next step is the baguette. So this is a particularly large baguette, so I'm gonna cut it down. I'm gonna start by cutting it in half. Now, Beverly and I were just lamenting the fact that we don't have a serrated blade. Serrated blades work really well. That's the one that's kind of jagged. It works well with bread, but we're gonna make it work regardless, because I was a sandwich artist in high school.
Ooh.
Freshman year of college, sandwich artist.
Isn't that just called a sculpture?
And actually at Subway you use one of these rather than a serrated blade.
Fantastic.
So I'm gonna make it work. So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna top and tail, just take off those little end pieces.
Cool.
This is still a large banh mi sandwich. I think for our purposes, I'm gonna take these and cut these in half.
Okay. I think Bon, we agree.
Oh,
hey.
Oh! Okay, so what you wanna do, if you're using a small sharp knife like me, you wanna get down in there and just work your way down.
Now you mentioned something about hollowing out the...
Yes, I'm just about to do that.
Oh, I'm giving away the game.
You do.
Okay.
Just follow me, baby. Just follow me. A baguette is a ton of bread. Like, it's a lot of bread. And I personally don't need all that bread. And I think a lot of people, I think you'll see at most banh mi shops,
Yeah.
you'll see them do this. Remove the interiors.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, so I'm not a big sandwich guy, and the reason is that I don't like the bread to filling ratio. I think my ideal sandwich, which my family made fun of me, Kentucky Fried Chicken made it, and they did it. They put two fried chicken
on the outside.
on the outside. You get some lettuce and tomato or whatever on the inside.
I hear you. I had a feeling you were going there. All right, so most banh mi's are going to have usually mayonnaise or a spicy mayonnaise, like a mixture of Japanese mayonnaise and sriracha. This is a mixture of mayonnaise, sriracha, sweet soy sauce, and garlic powder. I'll give you the measurements here in a second.
Go ahead and add a sexy smear to that banh mi sauce, followed by some naughty cucumber slices and some pickled carrots and daikon.
Next step will be the star of the show,
The catfish. Ooh, that looks so good.
the best part of the video,
The taste.
the taste.
All right.
That's yours, bro. This is
do
mine.
this.
Let's do it. Cheers.
Cheers. This is delicious for so many reasons. Mostly because it's really delicious. Secondarily, crispy catfish, crisp cucumbers, carrots,
Clove from the
and pickles.
yeah,
Oh man,
freshness from the pickles.
so great.
Or from the
Brightness.
cucumber.
Yeah. Nice job.
Thank you, sir.
Nice job.
Yeah. So, guys, thanks for coming out. Thanks for clicking in. We appreciate you guys more than you know. Be on the lookout. We're kind of getting deep into some serious plans for a brick and mortar.
Yes, we're almost there.
And but stay tuned and click subscribe and
Like, share,
send,
favorite,
all that good stuff.
put it on repeat, watch it over and over again. Write YouTube. Tell them we're the best. Tell them.
I was liking where you were going. That was good. So, love you guys. See you next time. Adios.
Cheers.